Welcome to our channel, Word Empowered.
We bring valuable information and meaningful insights for your life. Have you ever wondered if you're aging in a truly healthy way? Is it true that as we get older, our health always declines, our memory fades, and our bodies get weaker? Not necessarily. In fact, there are plenty of seniors who remain flexible, agile, and sharp, just like in their middle age. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still do these 8 important things I'm about to share, you're in a great place. Congratulations. You're not just aging well, but you also have much better odds of living a longer life than most people your age. That's because longevity doesn't just depend on genes or luck. Mostly it comes from your daily habits. Many people assume old age has to be a time of illness and declining strength. But the truth is, there are plenty of people even in their 70s and 80s who stay energetic, move easily, and think clearly. These are people who not only live longer but live better and happier. So how can you know if you're on the path to healthy aging? In this video, I'll share the 8 key signs that help you evaluate where you are, especially the last sign, which might surprise you but plays a huge role in how long you'll live. Are you ready? Let's see how many of these 8 signs you have. Sign 1. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. One of the most important signs of health and longevity isn't how fast you can run or how much you can lift, but whether or not you can stand up from a chair without using your hands. This might sound like a simple thing, but it's actually a very important fitness test. If you can stand up from a chair just using your legs, no holding the armrests or pushing yourself up with your hands, that's a sign your legs are still strong, your balance is good, and your body is still flexible. This is also a key factor that helps you remain independent as you get older. Why is this important? As we age, we naturally start to lose muscle mass. If we don't work out regularly, this decline can affect leg strength, balance, and flexibility in our joints. Those who gradually lose the ability to stand up easily also have a much higher risk of falling, which is a leading cause of serious injury in older adults. Think back to the last time you stood up from a chair. Could you do it easily just with your legs? Or did you have to grab the armrest, push off your thigh, or strain a little to get up? If it's getting hard, don't worry. Strength can be improved at any age if you exercise correctly. Here's a story about Mr. Mark, age 76, regaining his strength from the simplest things. Mark was a very active man, but one day he realized standing up from a chair was no longer easy. He had to hold the armrest or even rock back and forth to get up. At first, he just thought it was normal aging, but after seeing a doctor, he learned that losing leg strength is an early sign of losing mobility and a higher risk of falling. Not wanting to lose his independence, Mark started doing simple exercises every day to regain leg strength, like sitting down and standing up from a chair without using his hands, gentle squats to build his thighs, and standing on his toes to improve balance. After a few months of persistence, he could stand up easily again without needing the armrest. More importantly, he felt more confident and steady moving around every day. How can you improve your leg strength? If you notice it's hard to stand up from a chair, start working out today with these simple exercises. Sit down and stand up from a chair, keeping your back straight and both feet flat on the floor without using your hands. Do this 10 times a day. Stand tall, rise up onto your toes, hold for a few seconds, then lower. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Gentle squats. Stand. Lower yourself as if you're sitting in a chair, then rise up, keeping your arms forward for balance. Have you passed this test? Next time you get up from a chair, notice if you need your hands. If you can do it easily, congratulations. You're aging in a healthy way. And if it's a little difficult, don't worry. Start training now, because your body can always recover with proper care. Let's move on to the second sign. One of the leading predictors of longevity that many people overlook. Walking briskly without getting out of breath. Have you ever paid attention to your walking speed? If you can still walk briskly and confidently without feeling winded, congratulations. You're showing one of the most important markers of good health and longevity. Scientists have found that walking speed is directly linked to life expectancy. People who keep up a fast pace as they age tend to live longer and enjoy better overall health than those who walk slowly or get tired easily. So why is walking speed so important? First, it reflects your heart and lung health. Being able to walk fast without getting winded means your heart and lungs are still doing a great job supplying oxygen to your body. Second, it shows muscle endurance. A person who can walk fast still has strong legs, hips, and back muscles, making it easy to get around, while also helping preserve memory and clear thinking. Walking isn't just good for your body, it also boosts blood flow to the brain, reducing the risk of memory decline. Test yourself. When you walk, do you move at a quick and comfortable pace? Can you walk a long distance without needing to stop and catch your breath? Can you easily keep up with younger friends or family? If yes, your heart, lungs, and muscles are working very well. On the other hand, if you need to slow down or get tired easily, it could be a sign your overall fitness is dropping. Here's a story about Mr. Robert, age 74, getting endurance back through small steps. Robert used to love walking in the park every morning, but one day he noticed he was slowing down, getting tired more often, and often having to stop for breaks. At first, he thought it was just aging, but after seeing his doctor, Robert was told that walking more slowly can be an early sign of declining heart health and fitness. Not wanting his health to go downhill, Robert chose to build his stamina step by step, starting with short walks and gradually lengthening his distance and speed, aiming to maintain a pace fast enough to keep up with someone younger, or at least not get left behind when out with friends. He added in light exercises like climbing stairs and repeated sit-to-stands to build leg strength. After a few months, he was able to walk comfortably without needing breaks, and he felt healthier, lighter, and more energetic every day. How can you boost your walking speed? If you notice you're slowing down or getting tired, don't worry. There are many ways to regain your endurance and walking pace. 1. Purposeful walking. When you head out, try picking up the pace a little more each day. Imagine you're trying to catch a bus or get to a store before it closes. 2. Strengthen your legs. Add exercises like toe raises, gentle kicks, or step-ups to build leg power. 3. Maintain good posture as you walk. Keep your back straight, eyes forward, take natural strides, and swing your arms to help move efficiently. 4. Walk with friends or family. If you can match someone else's pace, it'll motivate you to improve your speed. Here's a simple self-test you can try. Walk about 30 feet at your usual pace, then speed up as if you're trying to catch someone. If you can do this without losing your breath, congratulations. If you get tired or slow down, don't worry. A brisk 5 to 10 minute walk each day can make a huge difference. Have you passed this test yet? Next, let's explore sign 3, a key skill that can help you avoid falls and stay flexible. Balancing on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Do you believe that with just a simple test, standing on one foot for 10 seconds, you can tell if you're aging well? Studies show balance isn't just about avoiding falls, it's closely connected to longevity. If you can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds, that's a sign your body is still flexible, your nervous system responsive, and your muscles working well together. Why does balance matter? First, it prevents falls, which rise dramatically as we get older and can cause not just injury, but serious loss of independence and quality of life. Second, good balance reflects your nervous system and muscles being able to work together. It requires coordination between your eyes, your inner ear, and your muscle sensors. If any of these weaken, your balance will suffer. Third, it's a marker of overall health. People who can balance well usually have a stronger heart, more flexible nerves, and resilient muscles. Try testing yourself now. Stand straight, put your hands on your hips or at your sides, lift one foot off the floor, and hold that position for 10 seconds. If you're steady and don't wobble, congratulations. Your flexibility and coordination are still strong. If you sway or can't hold very long, your nerves, muscles, or coordination might need some work. You can even try this test with your eyes closed for an extra challenge. Here's the story of Ms. Linda, age 72, who improved her balance to gain more confidence. Linda loves shopping and walking in the park every morning, but one day she realized she was unsteady while changing clothes and almost fell stepping up on a curb. When she tested her balance, she could only stand on one foot for 3 seconds before having to put it down. This made her realize her balance was slipping, and she didn't want it to get worse. Linda started daily exercises. First, standing on one foot for 10 to 15 seconds and switching legs. Second, doing toe raises to improve leg coordination. Third, walking heel to toe in a straight line to train her stability. After a month, Linda noticed a big improvement. She wobbled less, felt more confident, and was no longer anxious about stairs. How can you improve your balance? If you're not as steady as before, don't worry. You can definitely get better with these simple moves. 1. Each day, stand on one foot for 10 to 15 seconds, then switch, doing this 3 to 5 times per leg. Once it's easy, close your eyes to make it harder. 2. Walk along an imaginary line on the floor, placing one foot in front of the other. 3. Do toe raises, rise up onto your toes, then slowly lower, repeating 10 to 15 times to strengthen legs and balance. 4. Use a chair for support if you're worried about falling. Gradually work up to balancing with no help. Can you stand on one foot for 10 seconds? Try it today. If you pass easily, keep up those good habits. Your long-term health will thank you. If it's hard, start practicing now to regain your body's flexibility. Now let's look at sign 4, another key skill that determines your independence as you age. Sitting down on the floor and standing up without help. Can you sit down on the floor and get up again easily without pushing with your hands or grabbing onto furniture? If yes, congratulations. This is one of the strongest signs you're aging in a healthy way and may live longer. A study from Brazil found that people who could sit down and stand up without help were significantly more likely to live longer than those who struggled with the move. This shows mobility isn't just about flexibility, it's deeply connected to muscle strength, joint durability, and total body coordination. Why is this important? First, to sit and stand like this, you need strong legs, a flexible spine, and smoothly moving knees. Second, it helps you stay independent. If you can get up from the floor by yourself, you'll need less help around the house or if you ever fall. Third, it reduces your risk of falling in the first place. People with strong legs and good balance are much less likely to fall and get seriously hurt. Test yourself. Try sitting down on the floor naturally, then stand up without using your hands or grabbing onto anything. If you can do it with ease, your muscles, joints, and balance are all in great shape. If not, if you wobble, feel stiff, or need your hands, it means your strength and flexibility have dipped. Here's a story about Mr. John, age 78, regaining confidence with small exercises. John used to be very active, but one day when playing with his grandkids on the floor, he realized he had to push off with his hands or grab the table to stand up. At first, he didn't pay much attention, but after a near fall while reaching to pick something up, he started worrying. John tested his mobility and found his legs had become much weaker. Instead of accepting the decline, he began practicing simple exercises. Getting up from a chair without using his hands, 10 times a day, gentle squats for stronger legs, and leg stretches for flexibility. After 2 months, John could get up from the floor without help and felt a new confidence in daily life. How can you improve your mobility? If sitting and standing up is hard, don't worry. Try these simple exercises. 1. Get up from a chair without using your hands, 10 to 15 times a day. 2. Gentle squats. Stand, slowly lower as if sitting in a chair, then stand up 10 times a day. 3. Bridge exercise. Lying on your back with knees bent, lift your hips up high, then lower down. This strengthens your hips, lower back, and legs. Add leg stretches and knee bends for even better flexibility. Have you passed this test yet? If you can get up from the floor with ease, keep it up and your health will benefit. If it's difficult, keep practicing. After just a few weeks, you'll see real improvement. Let's continue exploring sign number 5, an ability that seems simple but actually has a huge impact on your quality of life. Carrying a grocery bag without difficulty. Can you still carry a bag of groceries from the store to your house with ease? If so, congratulations. This is an important sign that you've maintained muscle strength, endurance, and good mobility from age 65 to 80. One of the early signs of physical decline is losing muscle strength, which doesn't just affect your ability to carry items. It can also lower your confidence and independence in daily life. Why is muscle strength important? 1. Maintains independence. If you can carry heavy grocery bags without trouble, you're better able to look after yourself without needing help from others. 2. Prevents injuries. With strong muscles, you're less likely to lose your balance, fall, or feel aches when carrying things. 3. Indicates cardiovascular health. Someone who can lift and carry items easily shows the heart and circulatory system are working efficiently. 4. Predicts longevity. Studies show people with a strong grip tend to live longer than those with weak hands. Check your strength right now. Take a grocery bag weighing about 10 to 15 pounds, like 2 to 3 large bottles of water or a bag of veggies. Try lifting and carrying it for about 30 feet. If you can do this easily, you still have strong muscles. If it feels heavy, you need to stop halfway, or your hands feel shaky, you may be losing muscle strength. Here's the story of Mr. Tom, age 75, who regained his strength to live more independently. Tom used to be a very active man, but one day he realized he needed his son's help to carry grocery bags home, which made him feel helpless and worried about his health. He tested his grip by trying to open a bottle cap and noticed his hands weren't as strong as before. Instead of accepting the decline, Tom started training to regain his strength. 1. Squeezing a rubber ball or grip strengthener to improve grip strength. 2. Lifting light objects daily, starting with a 2 to 4 pound water bottle and gradually increasing the weight. 3rd, wall push-ups to strengthen arms and shoulders. After 2 months, Tom was able to carry grocery bags on his own again. More importantly, he felt more confident and could handle daily tasks independently. How can you strengthen your muscles? If you notice you're losing strength while carrying things, start now with these simple exercises. 1. Squeeze a rubber ball or use a grip trainer 20 to 30 times a day. 2. Lift a bottle of water, 2 to 4 pounds, raising and lowering it several times to build arm strength. 3. Wall push-ups. Stand a step from the wall, place your hands on the wall, and push your body back and forth. 4. Carry grocery bags yourself. Try to take lighter bags home rather than always asking for help. Can you easily carry a grocery bag? If so, keep maintaining your health. If it feels heavy, start training now to regain your strength and independence. Next up, let's discuss sign number 6, a crucial test to evaluate your heart health and endurance. Climbing stairs without stopping for a rest. Can you still climb a flight of stairs without needing to pause halfway? If so, congratulations. This is a fantastic indication that your heart, lungs, and muscles are still working well, helping you live a healthy and active life. Climbing stairs may seem like a simple activity, but it's actually a test of cardiovascular fitness, muscular strength, and overall endurance. If you can climb without feeling tired, short of breath, or needing a break, it means your heart and respiratory system are still in great shape. Why does stair climbing matter? 1. Cardiac health. Climbing stairs easily is a sign your heart and lungs are pumping blood and supplying oxygen efficiently. 2. Muscle strength. Stairs require strong leg, hip, and core muscles to lift your body with each step. 3. Predicts heart risk. A study found that people who struggle with stairs are at higher risk of cardiovascular disease than those who handle stairs with ease. Maintains independence. If you can climb stairs on your own, you're able to take care of yourself without relying on others. Test your stamina now. Find a staircase with at least 10 steps. Climb up at a normal pace without stopping, then see how you feel. If you can do it without being winded or tired, congratulations. Your cardiovascular system and muscles are still strong. If you get tired, need to stop, or your heart races, your endurance might be declining. Here's the story of Mr. Larry, age 73, who regained his stamina one step at a time. Larry always enjoyed walking and climbing stairs instead of using the elevator. Recently, he noticed that whenever he went up a flight, he had to stop to rest. His heart raced, his breathing was heavier, and his legs got tired. Rather than giving up and relying on the elevator, Larry chose to train his endurance with simple exercises. 1. walking every day at a faster pace to boost heart health. 2. Starting with slow step-ups, then gradually picking up speed. 3. Gentle squats to build leg strength. After 2 months, Larry found he could climb a flight of stairs without stopping and felt lighter and more confident in everyday life. How can you improve your stair climbing ability? If you struggle with stairs, don't worry. You can boost your stamina and heart health by 1. Climbing stairs regularly. Choose stairs over elevators when possible, starting with a single floor and adding more as you get used to it. 2. Walking briskly. Make a habit of walking a little faster each day to strengthen your heart. 3. Building leg strength with gentle squats, toe raises, and step-ups. 4. Practicing deep breathing. If you get out of breath easily, inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth to improve lung capacity. Can you climb stairs without stopping? If so, great work. If not, start training today to keep your endurance and health strong. Let's continue with sign number 7, an extremely important factor for keeping your memory and mental clarity as you age. Do you remember recent conversations and events clearly? Can you recall what happened yesterday, last week, or even last month? Last week or even last month? If you can still remember important events, conversations, or even small details from daily life, your brain is still functioning well. Not just your body, mental sharpness and memory are also major factors in longevity. A sharp mind lets you stay independent, make wise decisions, and enjoy a higher quality of life as you age. Why is good memory a sign of longevity? 1. Reflects brain health. Good memory means your brain still works efficiently and blood flow is healthy. 2. Maintains independence. Seniors with strong memories rely less on others for daily tasks, from taking medicine to managing money. 3. Reduces dementia risk. Those who keep good recall as they age have a lower risk of Alzheimer's or other neurodegenerative diseases. 4. Supports social bonds. If you still recall friends' names and old stories, it's easier to maintain relationships and enjoy life. Check your memory now by answering these questions without looking at your notes or phone. 1. Do you remember what you had for lunch yesterday? 2. Can you recall the details of your last conversation with friends or family? 3. Do you remember any important events this month? If these are easy to answer, congratulations. Your brain is still very healthy. If you often forget or take extra time to remember, your mind may be slowing down and in need of more stimulation. Here's the story of Ms. Mary, age 76, who regained her memory by reading. Mary realized she was starting to forget simple things, like where she left her keys or even why she entered a room. At first, she thought it was just part of aging, but when she couldn't remember recent conversations, she got worried. Instead of accepting it, she decided to train her brain every day by 1. Reading books and taking notes on what she read. 2. Playing brain games like Sudoku and crosswords to challenge her mind. 3. Keeping up conversations daily to practice recalling information. 4th, meditating and using deep breathing to reduce stress, since stress can worsen memory. After a month, she noticed she felt more alert, remembered things faster, and had fewer memory lapses. How can you improve your memory? If you tend to forget, don't worry. Memory can be trained with these tips. 1. Read daily. Pick a favorite topic and try to recall what you've read. 2. Take notes and repeat information. When you hear something new, repeat it in your mind or write it down. 3. Play brain games. Sudoku, crosswords, other mental challenges stimulate the parts of the brain used for memory. 4. Exercise regularly. Walking, yoga, or light workouts boost blood flow to the brain. 5. Get enough sleep. Sleep helps consolidate memory, so without enough rest, your brain can't store new info. 6. Stay social. Chat with friends and family to keep your brain flexible. Can you remember recent conversations clearly? If you still have good memory, keep practicing these habits to protect your mind for the long run. If you notice your memory fading, Start training right now to keep your mind sharp. Next, sign number 8, a crucial but often overlooked factor. Do you sleep well and wake up feeling refreshed? Sleep is like a natural medicine that keeps you young, healthy, and helps you live longer. If you sleep deeply and wake up fresh, not tired or sluggish, that's a wonderful sign your body and brain are still working optimally. Many people assume insomnia is just part of aging, but in reality, quality sleep lowers your risk of heart disease, stroke, memory loss, and helps your body heal itself. Why is good sleep important for longevity? 1. Helps the body recover and rebuild. While you sleep, your body repairs itself, keeping you healthy and youthful. 2. Supports memory and brain health. Those who sleep enough tend to have better memory, faster reflexes, and lower risk of Alzheimer's. 3. Keeps the heart strong. Quality sleep regulates blood pressure and lowers your risk of heart attacks and strokes. 4. Preserves energy and mood. Good sleep boosts energy, happiness, and reduces risk of depression. Check your sleep quality by answering these. 1. Do you get 6 to 8 hours of sleep each night? 2. Can you sleep through the night without waking up too many times? 3. Do you wake up feeling alert and not tired or groggy? If you answered yes to most, congratulations. Your sleep is great, helping your body thrive and possibly live longer. If you struggle to sleep, wake up often, or feel tired in the morning, you may have a sleep issue that needs addressing. Here's the story of Mr. George, age 74, who found better sleep in just a month. George used to sleep well, but recently he struggled with waking up at night and tired mornings. At first he thought it was normal for his age, but after some research, he realized daily habits were impacting his sleep and decided to make changes. 1. Going to bed and waking up on a regular schedule. 2. Avoiding TV and phone use before bed to cut blue light. 3. Drinking herbal tea, like chamomile, to relax. 4. Gentle evening stretches to sleep more deeply. After a month, George slept better, woke up refreshed, and had more energy every day. How can you get better sleep? If you have trouble, try. 1. Keeping a fixed sleep schedule, same bedtime and wake time daily, even on weekends. 2. Minimizing blue light, turn off electronics an hour before bed. 3. Making your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet for quality rest. 4. Avoiding caffeine and alcohol at night. They can disrupt sleep. 5. Exercising lightly. Walks, yoga, or stretches in the evening help you relax and sleep deeper. 6. Practicing deep breathing or meditation to lower stress and fall asleep more easily. Are you sleeping well every night? If so, keep it up. If not, try these improvements to help your body get better rest. In conclusion, how well are you aging? After exploring these 8 key signs of health and longevity, how many do you have? 1. Can you stand up from a chair without using your hands? 2. Can you walk briskly without losing your breath? 3. Can you balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds? 4. Can you sit down on the floor and stand up without help? 5. Can you carry a grocery bag without difficulty? 6. Can you climb stairs without resting? 7. Can you clearly remember recent conversations and events? 8. Are you sleeping well and waking up refreshed? If you can say yes to most of these, congratulations. You're not only aging well, but you have a great chance at a longer, happier, and more independent life ahead. Getting older doesn't have to mean decline. It can be an opportunity to live healthier than ever. Many think aging means becoming weaker, but clearly we can stay flexible, strong, and sharp. Start today. It's never too late to live healthy and happy. How many of these 8 signs apply to you, and which do you feel you most need to improve? Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for joining me in this video. Wishing you great health, joy, and a fulfilling life as you age. Don't forget to like and follow the channel.